As you read this, a subtle transformation is unfolding in your life. Invisible, yet undeniable, an energetic shift is taking place in your reality. This shift has been orchestrating moments, aligning people, and shaping decisions beneath the surface, all while you've been moving through your daily life. If this message has found its way to you, know that it is not by chance. It is a sign that you are exactly where you need to be at this very moment. September 30th carries a unique energy that many may overlook. But if you're here, you're already attuned to something deeper. There is an energy within you that already knows what your mind has yet to comprehend. Every challenge, every time you felt like quitting but kept moving forward, has been preparing you for something much greater that is on the horizon. The feelings of unease, the restlessness that you can't quite place, aren't signs of confusion. They're indications that your energy is adjusting to frequencies just before they manifest in your reality. For a long time, your consciousness has been downloading changes before they even appear in your life. Have you noticed how your conversations feel different? How your old goals no longer excite you the way they once did? How routines that used to feel safe now seem stifling? What you're experiencing isn't chaos, it's clearing. Reality is dissolving everything that no longer serves the person you are becoming. Synchronicity operates according to precise patterns, much like the laws of physics, but in the realm of the soul. September 30th marks a convergence point in your journey, a doorway opening for those whose energy is aligned with the greater flow of the universe. This alignment isn't something that can be intellectualized, it's something that's felt. Quantum shifts don't wait for ideal conditions. They require trust. The true readiness isn't in your mind, but in your energy field. And right now, you're more prepared than you realize. Every challenge you faced has expanded your capacity. Every doubt has strengthened your inner guidance. The people who experience breakthroughs aren't necessarily luckier than others. They are simply more aware. They recognize the signals before the door swings wide open. This window of opportunity is here right now, not in some far-off time, when everything aligns perfectly. Not after all the stars have aligned. Energy moves in cycles, and once this alignment has passed, it may never return. Think about history's most transformative moments. Moments like flight, freedom, and innovation. None of those advances waited for perfection. They moved forward based on an inner knowing. This moment isn't about forcing change. It's about alignment. It's about stepping into currents that are already in motion. The fading desires, the shifting relationships, the breaking of old patterns. Everything that has seemed like loss was in fact making space for something new to emerge. You are being repositioned for what is waiting to come through you. Your mind may demand proof, but transformation doesn't begin with evidence. It begins when you trust your feelings, even when you can't fully explain them. Transformation starts from intuition, not from waiting for solid proof. As September 30th approaches, the real question isn't whether you're prepared. It's whether you'll honor that quiet inner pull. Will you bet on yourself, even when everything feels uncertain? Will you step out of the sidelines and into your own story? Those who will remember this day as their turning point won't be fearless. They'll be the ones who move forward despite fear, the ones who recognize that perfect timing is a myth, but aligned timing, that is everything. What separates those who seize the moment from those who don't isn't courage or confidence. It's the willingness to act with partial clarity. It's the courage to take a single step forward without seeing the whole path. You are standing at the edge of something greater than you've ever experienced before. The energy around you is shifting, and it won't make sense until you look back. Soon, one conversation will change everything. Someone will come into your life with access to doors you didn't even know existed. New possibilities will ask you to become someone new, while remaining true to who you have always been. Big shifts rarely come with loud alarms or grand announcements. They often hide in the most ordinary of moments, a conversation, a decision, a thought, that seem insignificant at the time, yet they have the power to completely rewrite your life. Think back to the last time you realized you had taken a wrong turn, and suddenly saw exactly where you had gone off course. September 30th will feel like that, but in reverse. Every detour, every mistake, every time you thought you were lost was guiding you right here, to this moment. The resistance you may feel right now isn't a sign that you're on the wrong path. In fact, it's proof that you are moving in the right direction. Resistance only arises when opposing forces meet. As friction builds, that tension before dawn, that feeling of restlessness, it's all anticipation. Your body is preparing for sudden emotions. Old patterns are releasing, and flashes of clarity are beginning to emerge. Remember how you felt in the weeks before your last major shift, charged, unsettled, like lightning was gathering in the air. You couldn't predict it, but you could feel it coming. Many miss their breakthroughs because they mistake pressure for danger and retreat. But you've learned how to stay, you've learned how to trust the unknown, and that is why you are ready for what's to come. September 30th is not just about one event, it's a convergence. Projects will gain momentum, relationships will deepen, forgotten skills will reappear, and resources will show up right when they are needed. Breakthrough doesn't require everything to be perfect. It doesn't require everything to be fixed. It simply requires you to be open. Be open to ideas that challenge your beliefs. Be open to conversations that shake you up. Be open to 2 opportunities that will pull you into new directions. Opportunities that will shape you into someone new, while honoring who you've always been. The version of you 1 year from now will barely recognize who you are today, not because you'll be different, but because you'll finally be living as the truest version of yourself, beneath the masks and survival roles you once wore. Every shift follows a similar path. You've gone through the hard parts, the struggles, the doubts, the uncertainties, and now it's time to step into the life that has been waiting for you. What comes next isn't about waiting for the right moment. It's about recognizing that this moment right here is the right one. As you read these words, know that you are on the verge of a breakthrough. The energy is shifting, and the universe is aligning the right opportunities, people, and circumstances for you to step into your next chapter. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is whether you will trust what you feel and step forward with courage, knowing that the path will unfold as you go. September 30th is a gateway, a rare and powerful portal for those who are ready to embrace their full potential. It's not about having all the answers, but about trusting yourself enough to take that first step. And when you do, you will find that everything you've been through, everything you've experienced, has been preparing you for this moment. The universe has been waiting for you to align with its flow. And now that the door is open, the only question left is, will you walk through it? Right now, as you read these words, you're standing on the brink of a pivotal moment in your life, one that is set to redefine your path. The discomfort you're feeling isn't random. It's the sign of a transition, a signal that you're on the cusp of something profound. The decision point is close, and September 30th is the deadline, a threshold that marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. It's not about waiting for magic to unfold, but about recognizing that this exact alignment, this energetic moment, will shift forever. If this message has found you, it's because you're meant to read it. It doesn't matter whether you feel ready or not. Readiness isn't about perfect preparation. It's about willingness. Willingness to trust your intuition, your sense of knowing, and to act on it. The quantum field responds to action, not mere intention. It rewards those who step forward in faith, who recognize that the perfect moment will never arrive. Aligned movement is what creates clarity. And right now, you are in a unique position. September 30th marks your portal. And once it passes, that door will close. Perhaps not forever, but certainly for the next opportunity. The pull you're feeling towards solitude, that isn't withdrawal. It's your system recalibrating. Your body has been downloading vast amounts of energy, and now it needs silence to process it. Transformation cannot happen in the noise of daily distractions. It needs space to unfold. The timing of this transformation is crucial. September 30th is not just another day. It's the closing of one cycle and the beginning of another. Everything that had to leave has left, and everyone who was meant to be part of your journey has arrived. This is a time to consciously participate, to stop waiting for things to happen to you and to begin making things happen. Stop asking, "Am I ready?" and start asking, "What am I being called to do?" There is no need to wait for permission. Trust your inner knowing. This is the moment to step into your power and begin creating your reality from a place of aligned action. Drop one word in the comments that represents the energy you're choosing. Let it serve as your signature to the quantum field. The more people who consciously choose alignment, the more the universe will reflect that choice in our collective reality. We are not just transforming as individuals. We are part of a collective shift. This is bigger than any one of us. By staying connected to this frequency, we amplify its effect. You're not just here to observe. You're here to act, to align, and to make a difference. September 30th is your moment, your opportunity to step into a new current of possibility. The timing is non-negotiable, but the choice is yours. Will you step through the door, or will you let it close? There is a quantum truth that most never fully understand, the observer effect. It's the principle that particles exist in all possible states until they are observed. The moment you observe them, reality collapses into one of those states. In other words, your attention doesn't simply reveal reality, it creates it. Every time you felt that surge of anticipation, every time you've known that something big was on the horizon, you weren't just sensing the future, you were collapsing it into existence. On September 30th, that process will become conscious, deliberate, and even more powerful. Your breakthroughs, those promotions, relationships, or projects you've experienced, didn't just manifest because you tried hard enough. You shifted your awareness into the version of yourself who had already achieved those things. It wasn't visualization. It was quantum tunneling, pulling probable futures into your current reality. Your mind has been sampling various timelines, reporting back with the one that feels the most aligned. Most people observe scarcity, loneliness, and stagnation, and thus create more of those experiences. But you've been learning how to observe from the perspective of your future self. This isn't daydreaming or imagination. This is quantum observation. You've been observing your life from above, recognizing the shift that was already happening within you. And in doing so, you've started to create a new reality. Where lack is replaced with possibility, reality is reorganizing itself around this new energy. That's why September 30th matters. The veil between worlds thins during this time, creating a rare window for transformation. But here's what changes everything. You don't observe with your mind alone. You observe with every part of your being, thoughts, emotions, breath, body, vibration. Every aspect of you is a quantum observer. The tingles, the heat, the shifts in your mood, these are all signs that your system is upgrading and learning to observe as a unified field. Your heart, your gut, your cells, they are all coming online on September 30th. You won't just think about your new reality. You'll breathe it. You'll feel it in your bones. You'll know it in your heart. You'll observe it with every cell of your body. And in doing so, you'll create the quantum leap that has been waiting for you. Now, you must understand time in a new way. Time isn't linear, it's an ocean. All possibilities exist in this ocean, and right now your life is flowing along one current. September 30th is a convergence point where multiple timelines meet, and you have the rare opportunity to swim into a new current, one that aligns with your highest potential. That restlessness you're feeling is your soul sensing the other versions of you that are already living the dream. But to step through, something must die. Not physically, but symbolically. Your old identity must dissolve so that the new emergent you can rise. The parts of your old self, the outdated beliefs, the roles that no longer serve you, those things are fading. The fear you feel, it's the old self afraid of becoming obsolete. But remember, transformation is not about rejection. It's about integration. It's about honoring your past while releasing what no longer serves you. You're not losing yourself. You're becoming the next version of yourself, one that's ready to carry forward the courage from past struggles, the compassion from heartbreak, and the resilience from overcoming challenges. This is the foundation you will build upon. As the current shifts, the energy will realign, and you will emerge as the person you are meant to become. September 30th is not just a date on a calendar. It's a portal to a new version of yourself, a version that is fully integrated with the wisdom of your past and the potential of your future. Will you step into it? Will you honor the call to transformation and embrace the new current flowing your way? The choice is yours, but the time is now. On September 30th, it's not just about stepping into a new life. It's about integrating every part of who you are. Hidden potential is waking up, and dormant abilities are coming online. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about becoming whole. Have you noticed how your dreams have been feeling more vivid lately? In your sleep, your consciousness slips into probable futures, downloading blueprints from the future, symbols, scenarios, and even glimpses of a version of you that feels foreign, yet somehow familiar. These aren't random fragments, they're messages from your future self, guiding you towards alignment and wholeness. What has your dream state been showing you? Pay attention, because it's not coincidence. Your body is undergoing an upgrade. You may feel surges of energy, an increased need for rest, and a heightened sense of electricity within your cells. Your body is learning to hold higher frequencies, and new programs are installing themselves into your system. Even your relationships are shifting. People who match your energy are drawing closer, while others may drift away. This is not personal. It's a cosmic sorting, an energetic realignment of your circle. Synchronicity is accelerating, and you may notice perfect books showing up at the right time, thoughts being spoken aloud that you were just thinking, or numbers repeating themselves. These are not just signs. They are teachings, guiding you to trust your intuition over your logic. After September 30th, synchronicity will become your primary navigation system. No more forcing, no more planning. You'll simply flow with the energy of alignment. It might feel strange at first, especially since your mind has been in control for so long, but now you're learning to walk in step with a deeper intelligence, one that resides within your body and soul. Place your hand on your heart. Its electromagnetic field is 8 times stronger than that of your brain. Your heart holds its own wisdom, and soon it will become your compass. Now place your hand on your gut, just below the ribs. There are more neurons there than in your spine. This area of your body already knows which paths align with your soul's purpose. Feel the connection. Your gut is speaking faster than thought, and together with your heart, it forms an inner guidance system that leads you toward what's meant for you. Your brain is still important, but it's no longer the boss. Now it's the translator. This is quantum awareness, a merging of logic and intuition. You are learning to integrate both, creating a harmonious balance. From this alignment, a new way of being is emerging. When your heart knows, your gut confirms, and your brain agrees. This is coherence, a unified state of being. Quantum physicists refer to this as a coherent field, and it's the most powerful force in manifestation. When you are coherent, you don't push against reality. You collapse it into being. Minimal effort, maximum result. What does coherence feel like in your body? Is it warmth, stillness, or a surge of energy? Whatever it is, feel it, anchor it, and send the signal out into the universe. September 30th will shift you from occasional moments of coherence to a natural state of alignment. No more struggling, no more battles. Your systems will move as one, effortlessly. This is why some people seem to attract miracles without even trying. It's not luck, it's internal unity. Coherence comes from integration, not perfection. It's the resolution of the inner war between conflicting desires, security versus adventure, love versus protection, success versus fear of being seen. You are learning to build a safe ground and leap from it. To shine brightly while staying centered. Wholeness isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. It's about fusing your humanity with your higher self. Many fear integration, afraid of losing control. But you are choosing wholeness. As September 30th approaches, your dreams will become sharper. You may have visions of speaking boldly, loving deeply. These are previews from your soul, scouting ahead. Your body will change too. Foods that once felt light may now feel heavy. Your sleep patterns may shift, and your cravings may evolve. The music, books, and films that once resonated with you might no longer connect in the same way. This is all part of the upgrade. Every cell, every rhythm, and every preference is being recalibrated to align with the new frequency that's coming. None of this is random. You are being recalibrated to match the energy that is waiting for you. Don't resist it. Flow with it. Re-watch this video every morning to help tune your energy daily. If someone in your life is experiencing this shift as well, share this video with them. Transmitting this knowledge strengthens your field and accelerates your leap into your next stage of transformation. The universe is waiting for your yes. After everything I've shared about observation, alignment, coherence, there is one final truth I must share. Your quantum weight has reached critical mass, and when consciousness tips, everything changes. If this message reached you, understand this. You are not just a passive observer. You are a chosen participant in this transformation. September 30th is not just a date. It's an invitation to step into your truth, your light. If you feel that inner yes, that sense of readiness, then take action. Like this video so it reaches more souls who are ready for this transformation. Subscribe, not just to stay updated, but to stay aligned with this frequency. Comment with one